Looking for a getaway in the new year? Well, why not explore the southern part of Illinois on the weekend?
Today's Get Out of Town sponsor, Southernmost Illinois Tourism Bureau. And Angie Wyatt joins us today to talk about all things Southern Illinois.
Why not?
Right?
You know, there's a lot to do. And how many minutes do we have? I think it was
About 4.
Oh, okay.
And
okay.
Illinois is one of those interesting states that far north, you got the big city, obviously Chicago, the
Yes.
middle, a lot of corn and soybeans. And then you get to Southern Illinois, it's like an entirely different place.
That's right. You're meandering your way through the woods and you're wondering what you will come upon. And all of a sudden you see these fantastic wineries, lodging options. They have the cabins and we talked about the restored storefront that is a loft now. Fabulous place to visit. So much to do. And this time of year in particular, it's a little slower. You're not getting as many people there, so it's a nice time to come down, enjoy yourself, whether it's a romantic getaway or a girls' weekend.
Yeah, so we're heading to the Shawnee Forest. What is there to do down there?
Deep in the Shawnee Forest, you have the wineries, of course, which we've already determined might be liquid courage to lead you into zip lining. And then they have the horseback riding, a lot of trails, beautiful trails and outdoor venues. You see that there, just the rock bluffs. That's the other thing. This time of year, the leaves have fallen, so you can see so much further into the woods. Look at that. I mean, is that not inviting?
Doesn't look bad at all.
Beautiful places to stay. A lot of the venues, that's one of the ones I was telling you guys about. Just something to behold. 11 different wineries, each offering something unique. So if you have not visited Southern Illinois, now is the time to do it. They're actually issuing winter passports right now. If you log on to southernmostillinois.com or the ShawneeWineTrail.com websites, you can get a passport. $15, deep discounts, just some incentives to come down and try different things, win some prizes, that type of thing.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people would probably want to know, is this going to be like an hour or two and now I'm out of options, or are there, sounds like from what you've said, there are a ton of wineries.
You're going to need to pack. You're going to want to stay. As a matter of fact, you might want to move. I mean, I did, and I stayed. So a beautiful place to come and enjoy. We do want you guys, you talked about sending people up north. We want you to come to Southernmost Illinois because there is something for everyone. If you visit that website, they talk about some family options. They talk about what you can do, you know, for the older folks, the adults. You can have that kind of fun. But again, it is a great family destination, and there's so much to do. 1-800-SEE-IT-HERE. You can learn so much, and I promise you, you won't run out of things to do.
Well, and I appreciate seeing the kid making the snow angels there in the snow, and that it's not just people who enjoy wine.
Right.
Because there are people who, you know, that may not be their thing.
Yes.
But looks like there's plenty for families to do.
Tons of stuff to do. There are bike trails, 40 miles of bike trails in Johnson County, starting in Vienna there. The Tunnel Hill Bike Trail is something to see. Look at that. Oh, my goodness. Those shots. And I'm not sure I'm in the best shape and could do that, but I mean, they look great doing it. I would give it a shot.
It's fun in theory, right?
It is in theory, you know. I would sit in the wineries and maybe watch those people ride by. But anyway, it's a great time, a lot to do. And, you know, the bike trails, the wineries, fun for the whole family. So absolutely come and enjoy it.
And in the winter, these things are still available to do. Obviously, it might be a little chillier, some snow on the ground perhaps, but you can still do it.
Year-round, and a much quieter, calmer place right now. You know, in the summers, it tends to get a little cray-cray. You know, they have some adults and some musical talent, and they really turn it up and have a good time. But they do that year-round, whether they're inside or out. So.
Yeah. Well, and then there's cabins that have the fireplaces where you can roast your marshmallows.
I think you like that. You've mentioned that a couple of times.
I have off camera, so I think that sounds so fun. But I want to quickly mention the first weekend in March, August, and November are food and wine pairing weekend.
That is something, yes. If you're a foodie, you want to come down. You know, they have the great pairings with the wine. Authentic Swedish winery, fantastic. You have to come try that. That's the Hedman Winery. Just so many things to come and see and enjoy. And, you know, if you like chocolate with wine.
Who doesn't?
Desserts, and I could go on.
Chocolate with about anything, right?
Yes, it's just fantastic menus, and it will not disappoint. They say that you come for the wine, you stay for the experience, because there's so much else going on.
Well, Angie, thank you for being here, and I think Heather's about ready to book her trip.
I'm ready.
She said she would go along with me today. She's
Valentine's Day is coming up. There's always a girls' weekend, right? There's a look at the passport. Like she mentioned, come for the wine, stay for the experience. We'll connect you with everything happening with the Southernmost Illinois Times there at ciLiving.tv.